Welcome back to my New Vegas modded Let's Play Part 2. Now, let's go and save Ringo, so we need to talk to Sonny. So if there's any lag in this video, my computer's been a bit funny today, I need to fix. Let me sort it out. Okay, now, in we go.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I got a few questions actually saying that, but first of all...
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any idea how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay. What about Chet?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
And Easy Pete?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
I see. That makes sense. You know how to get to Prim?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay. Little shop and caps, and I suppose you have any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
What's the magazine and lockpicks for?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the picks? I mean bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Well, take a look at that.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Thank you. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the area around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Okay, whatever. The NCR?
The New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
Do you know about the other groups?
Got a funny name. Call
What?
themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
Possible. What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I want to know. Let's talk about something else.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Cool, thank you. Bye.
I'll be waiting.
Now let's go see Trudy. Hey Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You heard that then? Okay, speech or sneak? What do we have in here? I'm being silly. Looking for books in speech. Okay, sneak it is then. The sneaky approach. Where's it gone?
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Little outnumbered against the powder gangers. Think you could help? Oh, sorry. Near the saloon and store are good spots to stage an ambush, if I can help. I mean,
That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
makes sense.
Be careful out there.
Okay, let's go see Chet. No.
Hey.
Good.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching
That's
up.
me.
The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
You're not getting 1,000 caps off me, mate. To save your own home.
Right.
Yeah.
Take.
If I even had 1,000 caps. Okay. Where are you going?
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yes.
Can do.
Silly sausage.
Thanks. Take. You looking to buy some supplies?
Powder gangers, remember?
This again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
I understand you're a complete wimp that only cares about himself, but there we go. Now, what makes a surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
I see. Tell me about weapon mods and special armor.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Makes sense. What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
I don't like you. You know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I remember that. Let's know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
I suppose, yeah, I can understand that. But depends. Did he help me for a reason, if he did help me? Interesting. Something worth thinking about. If you have, you can tell me about the Great Khans.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
See ya.
Take it easy now.
That's better. Ooh.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yep.
And
Yeah. Decisions, people. Now, let's see. We'll get rid of that. That. We'll go with that section. Set up. We don't want that. Need those caps. Nothing really amazing, except for that.
thanks.
Always buy doctor's bags.
Take it easy now.
Okay, now let's go up. Seen him. Okay, now we need to go see a doc. Doc shouldn't be a problem. He's a good bloke. Nothing in there. Doc! Ah, there you are, mate.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Yeah, the town is going to get blah blah blah. Sorry, guys. The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thank you, man. Who was it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
You know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
Trouble's like that. No matter what you do in life, there's always someone. Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said you had something to take him from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Fair enough. What can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
I see. Can you give me a rundown on Good Springs? Oh, well, we won't be doing that. I need some medical.
Sure.
Okay, now let's see. Yeah. Oh, my money. But personally, I don't like asking him to heal me. I hate asking anyone to heal me in the game. All seems AOP overpowered to me. Hand light, flashlight. We'll try. It used to not work with this modpack, right? And it used to go funny. Let's see what it's like. Fixed a lot of things since then, though. That we set up. Yeah, we're all set up nicely. Saying that. That's better. A lot of compatibility patches since then. No flash. What was it? I wonder what the journal says. For some reason. Oh yeah, Pete, of course. I forgot Pete and his dynamite. Which is no way I'm getting explosives around here, but still.
Howdy.
Yeah.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Not much. I heard you got some dynamite. It would help to beat up the Powder Gang.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosive damage, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Looks like I've put a good character together here, people. I did not foresee doing them all. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Can't trust a man who shoots you in the head neither, but still. There we go. Do you know anything about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector, like digging for gold and silver.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
And they keep the Legion away, and wouldn't it be good? Even if you did have military running around the town and all, yes, and you'd have to follow rules, but at least you would be safe. You knew you could go to bed and wake up in the morning and not be robbed, killed, tortured, kidnapped. Could be just being stupid. There you go. What do you know about the Legion?
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you know about Bighorn? What do you use the Bighorns for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Interesting. Let's go and check with
Keep
Trudy.
your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
It's a good point. I'll go and clear that place out. And the graveyard. that I was supposed to do earlier, but I found another way around it. Okay, Trudy. I'm back.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Oh, I've asked you already. Whoopsie daisy. I messed that up. Yep, I think I've spoken to everyone. Okay, let's go back uptown. No, go and see Victor first, actually. I'll do the old school when I'm here too, it's only just there. It's the big corner.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Now you did that. Are you decent in a fight? I could use more firepower if you have any.
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Wicked, got Victor too. Thank you for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Wicked. Do you know that? Do you know who? Do you know who those men were that attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
just break in a minute, guys. What the heck? The way some of these are put is like blah 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 blah. They're bad English or bad American or whatever. It's written really badly. How did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
See ya. I mean, goodbye.
Happy trails!
Oh, thank you. I think I actually didn't hear you saying that. Thinking it would be easy to pit point. Oh, I've done this all already now. What? Why is everything empty? Fine. It's still empty. Why is everything empty? Bit of scrap metal there, I'm good at that. Must have went in here already. Oh, yeah, on the way down, yeah, I did. Forgot that. Okay, now let's go and see. The guy that's being chased by the powder gangers. Oh well, I don't know what he's called. Well, let's go and see him anyway. I'll find out in a minute when his tag pops up. One of those things I must remove. Don't like it being there, but there we go. We'll use it when it is. Okay, let's have a chat with him.
So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
Yes, she did.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's do this.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Keep me out of this.
We can go? Ooh, bullets. Let's go. Keep me out of this. What are you on about, mate? You better not go running off so like a silly person. Because this is for you. Just please help. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Now my problem.
Ow. Not standing there much longer, they're getting too close. They get flanked. Who's that? Right. Oh, they'll be right here. Wow, that went good.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
See Sunny in the distance, guys. No problem.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Will do. I've really done that good. That really did go good. Let's grab it and sell it. Got a store right behind me, might as well. Where's Joe Cobb? There he is. Oh, he's lost his head. Okay, real life. I hear some funny things living in flats. The funniest of things. Okay, now let's go and see Jets. I'm in chat. I couldn't believe that shot when I was here and it was that pop. It was easy enough to do, but I didn't think it would actually hit him. But oh yeah, blew his head off. Okay, repair my rifle. Nope, no point repairing them. For that, yes, you repair something is worth more, but that's actually worth even more than what it would be repaired if you add the two prices together. Not sure if that will guarantee on exactly how much that works out, on what level of damage it's on, and what weapon. But I know overall, yeah. Nice gun, but I want to save those bullets. Ugh. Nah. Because I know for a fact. Ain't actually very good actually. It's 21, that's 18. Nah. Don't like it, but I'm going to use some previous knowledge.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
It'll be fine.
Can do.
Don't want that.
Pleasure doing business with. Take it easy now.
Annoying game. Now. 32. Let's repair that and see what difference that makes. 31, 33. 30, yeah, we'll use that. Keep that tie iron because that's very important. Oh, wait a second, no, that's rubbish. Okay.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Wait a second. So, guys. Yeah, this power gang of rubbish. Love the hat though. Cool. That's quite nice.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
Okay. We're doing that. That. Oh, wait a second. One shotgun would be nice, actually. No. There's a single shotgun. Not a fan. They end up just getting you in trouble because you spend too long reloading your gun up every shot. If you stick to a nice 10mm and just shoot more bullets, a bit more expensive on the bullets, but still, you're not having enemies shooting at you when you're reloading every fucking shot. Which is no good. Cigarettes. Okay. Oh, good. I forgot. Why did I pick that up?
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it.
I know this is a bit further jumping into the future, but one day that won't be there when I do my next Let's Play. I plan to do more than one. Setting up a modpack for TTW. Oh, Tales of the Two Wastelands. It's both games in one. Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Now, have a drink. We're all sorted out for that. We've saved the people in this town. Sweet little sign. Yeah. Got a bounty quest picked up. Okay. We've got more to do in town yet. Now we need somewhere to live. So we've got the old school, then we need to go up to the graveyard. I need a shovel. You click on this. So I can transport items from one place to another place. Cigarettes. Darts.
Evening.
Too much shovel was in here. But oh well.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need a shovel.
Damn.
I need to do diggy wiggy wiggy. Who knows that reference?
Give me a shout if you need anything. Take it.
I think it's diggy wiggy. Dig diggy. So I live underground. Now, oh yeah. Right, so if my turning's a bit... I knew that too. That was nice. Where did that come from? I do not know. It's a bit derpy and slow, and I'm walking into things when running. It decreases your mouse sensitivity like 3 times. So then you can barely turn. Really annoying. Cool, level up. Now let's see. I need that high as soon as possible. But that's they're all needed. I'm gonna go a bit silly and just stick it all in there. And that's a bit insane to start off like that, but that's what I'm doing. Saving a sledgehammer if you wonder why I'm not using that. They're easy, which makes sense. They are there for a level 1 character. Which I am not. Due to my way of doing it. Nice, 12 gauge, wicked. Loving that. Not loving it getting stuck in the blinking cage. 9mm, that's still good. I can find the GDR. I think it's GDR. We do want that. If you're wondering why, for any experienced people, if all people have played this bit, why I don't want that is I do not like picking up things off the floor that give me a permanent boost to my skills or stats or specials. I think that's cheating personally. No offence to anyone that does that. Nice, I can go to silence a pistol. There's one more with food, there it is. Nice, 18 ball caps. Run over here and grab that. Which I now don't have immersive save games. So don't show the auto save menu. Message. Okay, over to the old school. Should be right. Decisions. Will I get my legs ripped to pieces? Where you come from? You've been chasing me from the old school all this time. Well, she said critters will wander into town sometimes. Looks like she was right. She knows what she's talking about, she does live here. Easy. Okay, here it is. We're going to make this our home. Oh, but before we can do that, we have to clear out all the enemies. We need to empty all of this stuff out of here. So, first thing is first. We're going to need help with that. Grab all that in a minute. Cool. Just in case you want to read it. So all it says is, as I know what it says when I read it, is that I've read the book to a doctor and he can do cybernetic implants into me. So let's go in here to see Paul.
Welcome to Edgecombe Repair. Need something fixed, you can see Dean. I can do some trading with you soon, but waiting for stock right now. Keep your powder dry, friend.
What? Keep your powder dry? Do you want a druggie or something? I don't know what you're talking about, I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, now, I kind of forgot something. Find Paul and show him the note you found. So guys, if you want to read that, I will just scroll through and let you read, and that's how I'll do these long things. I would read it myself, but my English isn't very good. I am a lack of education, so I'm better off reading in my mind, not out loud. maybe one day in the future, well, I'll do more reading type dialogue because it's only small and it's very basically put. It'll get my reading better. That's what happens when you get born in a very small village with nothing around you, no jobs, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Very small school. And stuck indoors all the time with nothing to do. And Anne's YouTuber.
Damn knee's been giving me a fit lately. Oh, sorry. Can I help you?
God bless me, I know now, obviously. That was many years ago, but still. Did you know Billy Wharton? I found a note I think he wrote in that old school.
Damn, how could we have missed that? Well, it was dark in there, and I guess that could have looked like another piece of trash. We found him dead in there a couple of nights ago, and we've been trying to figure out what the hell happened to him since.
From the looks of this, it looks like Cazador's got him.
Can I see that? Yeah, Doc said that's what he thought it was. Looks like he was right. Must have been trying to get to New Vegas up the North Road. I told him nothing but death that way. God damn it, I told him. I frickin' tell everybody. Don't take the North Road out of here unless you're committing suicide, damn it. Hey, thanks for coming to see me.
So don't take North Road.
He seemed a good man for what time I knew him, and it helps a little knowing for sure what happened to him. That old bone orchard's filling up too quick lately. Guess not everybody as lucky as you are having 9 lives and all.
So, but your friend, so he was working for you to fix up the school.
Yeah, he showed up and was begging for some work. Trying to get his family out here from back west, he said. Seemed nice enough, so I was giving the young man a hand up and a chance to show me his work ethic. Maybe I'd hire him for some more steady work if he was a go-getter, you know. We'd agreed to start fixing up the place and make it livable. I was going to let him bunk up inside the old place and work for me whenever I had other jobs for him. I thought it was a good deal. Make money from me when I had jobs and get a free place to stay while working with me.
I could clean it up and do some work on the school if you let me bunk in there. What do you say?
Right now, there ain't nothing in there but a lot of junk and a dead man's mattress. You sure you ready for this? It's going to be a lot of work. Well, I guess you can start by cleaning up the place and hauling off all the rubble, desks, and chairs. Throw them away with anything else you can pick up and keep what you want, of course. That'll give you a better look at that nasty floor. There should be a mop, some mop water, or a Braxo cleaner and detergent in there you can use to scrub the floor. Hopefully it's in decent shape. After you get it all cleaned up, I need you to pick up that old broken terminal and bring it to me. Oh yeah, something else we need. There's some wooden slats in there we need about 15 or so of. They're the long, straight pieces, not the little cut-up pieces of scrap wood, okay? Not that you really need it, but I had a note all wrote down for Billy. See you, friend.
Thanks, mate. Let's go and clean the school up. I've just checked the time, guys, and I have to go. So, next video we'll pick up all of this rubbish and get this place cleared up the best I can, and then we can start moving out of the out and get some quests going and all, so we can bring stuff back to it. Well, set up in here. So I'll see you guys again for my next New Vegas modded Let's Play. Bye for now.